Jeffrey Epstein wasn't some Wall Street wizard. He was a predator who turned underage women into weapons. A blackmail machine dressed up as finance. He didn't trade stocks. He traded in secrets, shame, and silence. He didn't have clients. He had targets. His real business wasn't wealth management. It was leverage. He traded in the one currency more valuable than gold: the reputations of the most powerful men on the planet. Little St. James was his private hunting ground. Palm trees, blue water, hidden cameras in every bedroom. Victims were brought to the location under false pretenses. They were incapacitated and exploited within the facility. What appeared to be a vacation spot was actually a coordinated operation. Every room was a set. Every encounter was a potential file. Bill Clinton flew on it 26 times. Prince Andrew partied there. Bill Gates stepped foot on that island. Elon Musk's name showed up in the logs too. They all knew the deal. None of them stopped it. Ghislaine Maxwell made it possible. Daughter of a disgraced media mogul and suspected intelligence asset. She wasn't just a girlfriend. She was the recruiter, the fixer, the social engineer. She groomed the victims. She managed the logistics. She delivered them straight to Epstein's bed. She gave the operation a woman's face to lower the guard. Without her, the machine collapses. She kept it running for years. In 2008, the Department of Justice had him dead to rights. Dozens of victims, mountains of evidence. Then Alexander Acosta stepped in. He handed Epstein a sweetheart deal. Full federal immunity for Epstein and every unnamed co-conspirator. 13 months in a luxury jail with daily work release. Acosta later became Donald Trump's Secretary of Labor. The man who let Epstein walk got promoted. The cycle of protection was complete. Flash forward to 2019. Epstein sits in a Manhattan federal jail. He's facing life. Then the cameras go dark. The guards fall asleep. 2 broken bones. That don't match asphyxiation. The hyoid bones snapped in 3 places, an injury far more common in manual strangulation. The medical examiner's own notes scream foul play. They called it unaliving oneself anyway. The most connected criminal in America dies right when he's about to talk. Convenient doesn't begin to cover it. By 2025, the files finally drop. Trump promised total transparency. He redacted the parts that mattered. His own name appears dozens of times, 3.5 million pages. 10 co-conspirators named by the FBI, 0 of them ever charged. The system didn't just fail. It protected its own. JPMorgan knew exactly who Epstein was. They banked his operation for 15 years. They facilitated the transactions to those involved. They monitored the logistics. They saw the flow of capital. In the end, they paid $290 million to victims just to make the lawsuits disappear. No admissions. No apologies. Just another check to bury the truth. For a bank that clears billions every quarter, $290 million isn't a penalty. It's a transaction fee. This wasn't one sick man. This was a network. Presidents, princes, billionaires. They didn't just visit. They participated. They flew in. They took what they wanted, and they flew out. Every time the story threatened to explode, power stepped in. Prosecutors cut deals. Judges looked away. A veil was drawn over the identities. The records vanished. Those in positions of moral authority ensured the silence of the facility. To them, the lives involved were a currency to be spent. The survivors were disposable. The powerful were not. That is the scandal. Not Epstein. The machine that built him, fed him, and then silenced him before he could name them all. 10 co-conspirators identified, still walking free, still attending galas, still running countries and companies, still pretending they're better than us. The cover-up isn't a footnote. It is the story. The lesson is simple and it should terrify you. Justice in this country isn't blind. It's bought. It's rented. It's reserved for the powerless. While the most powerful offender in history ran a global trafficking operation for decades, the system didn't just look away. It held the door open. It counted the money. It flew on the plane. And when the truth finally clawed its way into the light, they killed the lights, buried the files, and told us to move on. That is the real Epstein scandal, not the monster. The men who needed him alive. And like any story still unfolding, there is not clear ending yet, but it has already begun. This is Dark History.